For this I was born.
You guys go sit down.
Has there ever been reactivity? Has there?
Erwin at that point, waiting
Yeah.
till they're in detention.
Yeah. And it kind of, you know, I'm but it kind of seems like they're pissed off at me too. And it could be,
I think they want to see you, or they don't want you hanging with their friends.
yeah.
Everybody. Boy, stop.
For this I was born.
My name is ErwinValderramos, and I'm the dog messiah, lover of dogs and persons. Watch, I show
For
you.
this I came into the world.
Action. Good, 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 good. Look at those three beautiful Corsos. So two of them are babies, right? And I know you remember, I know you said you're not so great at the ages, neither am I. Good to see you again, by the way, but I'm sorry, I'm just awestruck by the dogs, yeah? So this is a good example.
Atlas.
Yeah, so Atlas is the blue one.
Atlas is the
How old do you think he is,
He's going to
roughly?
be about 7 to 8 months.
Shit, he's big.
Then Koi is the one that's at the
Right?
gate right now.
The
She's gonna be
beautiful
about
fawn?
10 or 11.
Beautiful.
And then the black,
Yeah,
Lizzo
right,
is
that's
3.
Lizzo. She's cute, unbelievably gorgeous. So Lizzo has been spayed.
She's been spayed. She was actually spayed in October.
Okay.
Atlas?
Wait. So I was confused. I thought Atlas was the blue dog.
No, Atlas is the former
But yeah, but I saw still has some beautiful testicles there. So that's the male dog.
That's the male. He's
So
got the blue
Atlas is
collar.
the fawn.
He's the fawn, yeah?
Beautiful. Okay.
That's him. Koi is the light pink. Lizzo's the hot pink.
Okay. And you're referring to their collars.
They're
Koi
hot
is like the
pink
blue
collars.
dog.
Yeah, Koi is
So there's
blue.
like a blue, a black brindle, and like a fawn. Okay. Now, really quickly. By the way, pleasure to meet you, ErwinValderramos.
That's my brother, Ed.
Awesome. Thank you for your insight
Atlas.
earlier. So really, and I want you to behave the way you normally behave, please, okay?
Okay, this
And,
is...
and I come with no judgment following. I just need to know.
Yeah, normally, okay, there's not a lot of strangers that come.
Right. So that was going to be my question. Is going to be, eventually, with me coming out enough, the goal is I
They'll know
stop
you.
becoming a stranger.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They just get super excited
Exactly.
to see you.
But
I think Lizzo and Atlas will be very welcoming to you. I think that... Atlas!
Okay, but typically, so really quickly, back to the initial question. So there's not a lot of stranger exposure.
No.
Understandably so.
Yeah,
That's the case with most people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus
and
I'm on 3 acres.
and you're on 3 acres.
Yes.
You have 3 dogs that can wrestle. So I tell you the truth, you're not in a situation where you even need to take them for walks.
No,
The
we got play, we got
Hell
plenty
yeah,
of room
the
to throw
playing
balls.
and the wrestling
Yes.
is just tremendous. It's
Yes.
like being on a treadmill and running at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And part of the reason that I'm still holding back is because, as we spoke about on the phone earlier, there is some aggression lashing out. At the very least, some grumpiness. When one dog, look at him.
Not between these two.
Yeah, he's like a lap dog.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody is being pet.
Yeah, I mean, it's hit or miss.
Good. Okay.
Hit or miss.
Good. Man, beautiful. Good. Good. Handsome. Good. Okay. Good. Yeah. So they're not human aggressive.
Need for attention.
Right.
Right now we'd be telling you
This
to
would-
try and calm
right.
down.
Okay.
Hey. And that's what we would probably be doing right now is calling them, but I'm kind of letting them go. You don't have to come through here right now, do you? So you can stay where you're at. Okay. But we don't, I mean, yeah, so I was saying you didn't need to come through because we're at the gate.
Okay. I can move away from you a bit
No.
too.
You want to have them come through.
Not like that. I'm waiting to get there. I'm waiting to see how their reactions are. I want to eliminate.
Like they want to meet you.
Right. So this is important for me to see, like,
Yes.
how brother behaves, how you behave, how they behave. So I'm just trying to take it all in. To add much needed context to our conversation earlier, but I do want to reiterate some of the stuff that we spoke about, because now that I can see them, I get a little bit of a feeling for them. I can feel after them some. I can place it better in my mind's eye. Yes.
Yeah.
So really quickly. So I'm gonna step back to prevent any of this. So tell me about the last time there was a lash out. The pack aggression. Was that today?
Yesterday.
Okay. Tell me what happened, please.
My young son,
Right.
youngest, was
Okay.
in Atlas's,
he's 11
playing
years
with him,
old?
11 years
Okay.
old, playing with him, kind of in his face doing
Okay.
this. The other dog was, Koi was with my brother on this side. I had
Okay.
Lizzo wrapped around my legs, and we were
Okay.
petting. We were all in close proximity because Lizzo kind of turned around when my son was giving Atlas the attention, and then went after Atlas.
Okay. The fawn
Of course,
dog.
my kid was in the way,
Right.
so it's scary enough. But that was probably it. Then the other day,
Right. The big black brindle bitch went
Yes.
after
Yeah,
the
went
fawn
after the
male
male.
pup,
Yeah.
the youngest.
the youngest.
And your son's face was in very close proximity.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he got bumped. I don't think there was any open mouth, but I think
Right.
he got headbutted.
And
You know what I mean?
she likely didn't mean to get him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I'm assuming that she didn't mean to actually get Atlas either. It was more like made you flinch type of thing.
Maybe,
Because
but-
there hasn't been any bloodshed.
No bloodshed.
Okay.
No. We got lots of scratches. We got lots of play
Right,
fight. We got
yeah.
lots of. I can't tell if it,
Okay. So you see that behavior?
And
That's
he has
Atlas.
just started that as of recent, correct, Ed?
At the fence, he's aggressive at the fence with the gardeners on this side and that
Okay.
side. He's the one that's starting to bite on them.
Oh, when they're running up and down the
Yes.
fence. Okay.
So this goes against kind of, again, you're telling me the truth. I know this, but this kind of contradicts, not that you're being contradicted, but the behavior, and it's a new blossoming behavior. But that behavior there is a dominant one,
Right.
And you said earlier that he was the most passive
You
one,
gotta
right?
wait till you go in the house.
Then they get really passive.
Then it's different. It's
Okay,
different.
so the energy is different when they're out in the yard as opposed to in the.
Correct.
So you're telling me that in the house, I shouldn't expect to see that behavior where he would just went at sister.
No, he's gonna be more leery of sister, I
Okay.
think. If we go in the house and we pay attention to
This is the
sister,
pecking order right there.
That's a lot of meat, boy. That's a lot of dogs.
yeah.
You really are a Corso lover.
So
That's
if
a
we
lot
go
of
in the
dogs.
house and we're giving Lizzo the attention,
Okay.
Koi will shy away. She will shy away.
Right. Good shit.
He will come around, but he'll be leery. He'll be side-eyeing the whole time, inching his way closer. She'll just stay
Nervously?
nervously. Okay, if we're giving her the attention. When all of us are around and they're all trying to get the attention from me, I get in that nervousness where
You
I
do?
don't
Okay.
want to be smothered by them. So
Okay.
I break up and I walk away and have them
You don't
follow
want to be smothered by them in case all shit breaks out?
in case all shit
Okay.
breaks out or something. And, I don't want to feel that closeness, so I get up
Okay.
and I start walking away to get that space.
That's a very good tactic, by the way.
I want to get that space, so I
Okay.
do that a lot. I will walk in between them to kind of
Okay.
separate them. You know what I mean? When
That's
I'm
a very good
feeling
tactic.
when I'm
Yes,
feeling
good
that.
job.
But outside, yes, the energy is different. Koi is not so fearful of Lizzo outside. In the house, Koi will keep her distance.
Okay.
When
Almost
they're
be
outside.
submissive, you think, or just keep her distance?
Submissive, because
Okay.
in the morning when I let Lizzo free range sleeping at night, when I let these two out of the kennel in the morning, we go in the living
Okay.
room where Lizzo is. First thing she does is she drops and rolls on her back, lets
Wow.
Lizzo smell her, and then we're
Every
good.
morning?
Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay. Listen, if you're able to, no pressure.
Video it?
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't wake up here in the morning.
Yeah.
And all that behavior is all that. So let me explain. So with the boarding program,
Mm-hmm.
this is why they have to be comfortable with me before they come, because so if you gave them all away to a new family today,
Yeah.
I don't know if that behavior will be the same tomorrow. It would take time for it to happen.
Correct.
So I need to see those small nuanced behaviors because that's very telling.
This right here would not happen in the house. We
Okay.
do not. These two do not generally lie this close
Okay.
to each other at all.
Well, they're smart to be in the shade. It's not super hot.
So,
today,
but they're usually not that close in the house.
though. Okay.
You need to see what happens in proximity of Karen.
Yeah, that was the next thing that I'm going to say. Really quickly with you. So he thinks he's a lap dog. Man, he's beautiful. So he went up to you. Does he do that typically where he like kind of side straddles you?
This one?
Yeah, it was her actually. Yes.
She likes to ride with me.
That's
And
awesome.
I think if I'm present, she doesn't mind hanging back.
Okay.
But if it comes to getting attention first,
Right.
even outside, Lizzo is number one. Lizzo is number one. And then
Okay.
Calm down. You guys go sit down.
Has there ever been reactivity? Has there? kind of, you know, I'm not, but it kind of seems like they're pissed off at me too. And it could be.
I think they want to see you, but they don't want you hanging over their head.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to smell you, but they all can at the same time.
Okay.
Koi, stop.
Good.
Hey.
And I also have this leash in my hand. I'll set this down. That's how they might think they're going for. How do they do on the leash?
We've been walking them. She does. Lizzo does better, way better. Lizzo,
Okay.
you stop, she'll sit. These two are learning. We
Okay.
took them the other day. They're getting the hang of it. They're pulling, but we're, you know, tell them to heel, pull back, working with them. But I mean, you know,
That's a lot.
I don't put them on a leash unless I'm
Right.
going to take them to the vet, right? That's probably
Okay.
going to be the only reason.
Okay. So they don't have that leash excitement yet when they see a leash?
I think they have more collar excitement because I think they know, just like Lucci
Okay,
did, when
right.
they know that collar comes out, they
Okay.
know they're going to go on that walk, right?
Okay.
I think that's what the thing was, because
Yes.
Lucci was very much like that.
Exactly. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So you would get excitable with
I
that
don't
with
think
that
they're
leash. Hey,
excited about
handsome.
the leash. They
Good.
don't
Good.
know
Good.
what the leash is.
Good. Handsome.
When
Good. Yeah. See, but she biting at me. So do you think that's aggression? She bit me. Lizzo. Yeah. It was kind of like
No, because they're the
because
two of
they're
them
on
are mouthy.
okay.
You know what I mean? And I've
Yeah.
noticed that about them too. Like they want to go in your, and even when they're licking you,
Yeah.
they're nibbling
Yeah.
you a little bit.
That's a lot of dogs. Though.
It's a lot of dogs.
It's a lot of dogs to risk.
And I think
That was a much harder bite. than Lizzo. Yeah.
Dad, just back away from her.
I just want to say
Well,
something.
no, it's okay. Do you mind sticking your hand in there? You don't have to.
Oh,
You have
no,
the power of veto.
You do. But I think you're on the wrong side of the fence.
Yeah, it could be their guarding instinct.
Yes.
if
So they
you're
can
on
be
the
very
other side of the
territorial.
fence, it'll
Good,
be
good,
totally
good.
Lizzo!
Yeah, see? And it's going to influence them too.
Yeah.
So I do feel like that is some, like real, like
Lucci was-
FU aggression towards me.
Lucci
But
was
again,
like that too.
it's not that again, I'm pointing something at them that can be interpreted as a weapon. You know what I mean? How often is, number one, a stranger here,
Right.
and then a stranger with, holding something out, yeah?
I'll tell you, even after Lucci was with you, though, Lucci's best boyfriend in the world that he loved to sleep with and hung out with and loved this kid to death. The first few times that he came here, if he hung himself over there,
Okay.
Lucci came. Lucci
Okay.
didn't like anybody on the other side of the fence.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
that was him.
territorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's possible. That's possibly the
Hey.
case. Yeah, and I think that. Cause see, look, this one is getting.
Come on.
Cause see, like,
Attention.
You're fine.
but she's calmed down though. Yeah. So and
Lizzo, I think, is one of those ones that I said,
Yeah.
when she goes after Koi
That bitch
and
is big.
pins Koi down,
Yeah.
we can yell at Lizzo and Lizzo stops her
Okay.
behavior and just freezes.
okay. All right. So the next step, if you have the power of veto, yes, but ideally, okay. So let me kind of, before we do that, I want to see what happens over there. So has all hell broken loose in that situation before, when she's hanging out on top of you or side saddling you?
She sort of claims me in my area.
Right.
and
So
Scooter.
has a situation like that ever happened when either of them go near that a fight breaks out, or an argument, like
She
you
cuts
said,
them off.
No.
She cuts them off because this is outside.
even inside the house? Does she do that behavior inside the house?
He doesn't normally ride the scooter
No,
inside
it's
the
not in the
house,
house.
Okay.
but
But she tries to claim my area.
Okay.
and she's not there.
Okay. And Dad, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, I just said everything would be fine if the gate was open.
There's
You think so?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah. And the whole property is fenced.
whole property
Yes.
is fenced.
Okay.
No, just
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
It's
Not
fine.
not yet.
I
Not
was
yet.
just going to go in.
No, you can go in
Okay.
the way that you came from.
Well, going in would be good, but the problem is, what if one of them slips out? And I know they can't get loose, but I'm trying to get a feeling for different stages, different situations. It's the scientific method. You got to test. You add an equation, take away an equation. So next on the equation, and again, you have the power of veto.
Yep.
But ideally, I'd like for you to go in there, and preferably through the house, so that one doesn't, even though they may never slip past you here, just to be safe. Yes.
The dynamic changes when she's present.
When Mama's around.
Yes. They vie for her attention.
Yeah, man, what a beautiful dog. Damn. While she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a little video for Instagram.
Come here.
Okay, looking at Grandpa. Look. So this is good sit, beloved. Atlas, Koi, and Lizzo. So he's about 8 months old. She's about 10 months old. She's about 3 years old. Hey, handsome, now you're looking at me, huh? So potentially this one was being a little aggressive, but we're going to see. Obviously, it's going to be on YouTube eventually. Good. Oh, see a lot of dogs.
You see, now this is the first one that will go to Karen.
That's always the case.
He wants to be there, but Lizzo is first.
Okay.
And now Koi comes around.
She's not too interested.
Yeah, hi, darling. Good. Yeah, so look, so she put her mouth on me that time too, but I don't think that it's necessarily, I might have been misreading. Again, I don't know them. Yeah. And any trainer that meets your dog for an hour and tells you they know the dog and have it all figured out, they're fucking lying to you. So it might just be that she's being dominant and like telling me, you pet me first, or this is how we roll, yeah? Trying to tell me the way that it moves. And I tell you, that's perfectly all right. I'd rather like to have a dog that's dominant around strangers. I don't want them to be cowardly. Right. Good sit, good down, beloved. And now they've all settled down. Yeah. Yes? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
This is the order. Like if we're standing around here, Karen is here, and it's these two.
Okay.
Karen, and she kind of leans back inside the house.
Okay. So this is the same inside the house behavior?
Inside the house behavior. These two can coexist, and these two need to be farther apart. The darker ones. The two females.
He is my shadow.
Yeah.
If I leave the room, he follows. These two will let me leave the room.
Okay.
He won't.
So if you go to the restroom, he's waiting at the door.
He's waiting for me right there. If I am out of eye shot, he is following me.
Oh, damn. So he's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy for sure, yes.
That's a big mama's boy.
She can push him away.
And will she? She will?
She'll come in, and she's the one that will come in. Like when we had Lucci, and we had the friends who would come over, they referred to her as jealous. Oh, here comes jealousy. Because Lucci would be getting it. She would come over, and she would kind of
push him out of the way.
And Lucci was so aloof. Lucci just kind of went on her way. Just went with it, got some, and you know.
Okay. So what would happen now if you come and pet one of them? Let's say if you come and pet him, yes?
Come here, Atlas. Come on.
The other ones will come with jealous.
Come here. Atlas, come on.
See, here comes jealous. Now this one is jealous.
Come on, Atlas. Come over here. Come see me. You want me to get right in there with them?
Well, no, go ahead and pet her now.
Okay, come on.
Because you're there.
Good girl.
So I'm paying a lot of attention to what you guys are doing, how you're behaving yourselves, because we're going to modify that accordingly, okay? Yeah. But now I'm yet to give any advice on purpose because I just need to get the full breadth of what is happening here and how you're handling them.
Yes,
so, very good.
Come on.
See, and now she'll come jealous.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
So is this a situation where inside the house, Lizzo's gonna go crazy?
When Lizzo's in the mood to come over, she takes first place.
Okay, Mom, is there anything you think you can do right now to elicit that behavior that is most concerning to you, the argument, so to speak? Is it just random?
It is kind of random. Like it's one of those things that keeps us on edge. Like you're watching and you can see little behavior. Like this one, if she's laying on the ground, like by my brother. Okay. In the space of the living room on the area rug. And if he comes to the area rug, you can see she comes up, her body language is a little tense. Sometimes at that point she may growl. Okay. And he just hangs back. Okay. At that time we're like, no ma'am, no, you're not gonna act like that. And we tell her no and invite him to come. Okay. So real fast, so you said, and I might have misunderstood, but you said that this is not typical inside the house, them laying so close to one another? No, those two. Okay, so earlier it was, I'm misremembering then, earlier it was Lizzo and Koi laying close to one another.
Out here in the shade.
When you, earlier when you said this would not happen inside the house.
Happen in the house,
okay.
Correct. Yeah.
And you see, like, they know that I'm not a threat now. That's why my hand, I'm here, this and that. They know I'm not a threat, so they're ambivalent about me. The initial energy that I saw when I got here is because they're trying to outdo one another to get my attention first. Yes. And a lot of times dogs feel like the attention is going to run out. He only has 25 pets in him. I need 23 of them. Right. That's right. Do you know what I mean? Give each of them one afterwards, okay? So what we did with my brother, because my brother, of course, he's a little, he doesn't move, well, he moves around, but a little nudge from a dog. Does he live here? Do you live here, sir? No, just visiting. Okay. And my mom will be here. My mom comes in on Friday. Oh, awesome. So how Fantastic. I do it, because they haven't met my mom yet. Okay. Lizzo has met my mom. Okay. Lizzo does not go in the kennel when... Is mom coming in from an airport? Yeah, airport. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be picking her up in Canada. So Lizzo has free range of the house when we're gone. Okay. Wait, you guys are going to Canada? No, we're going to pick her up on Friday.
and
Okay.
bring her back. So she's come flying in on Friday.
Okay.
So
So,
when-
so what about the dogs? Who's taking?
No, they'll just be at the house.
The meet and greet will be right here.
Yeah. No, we're all
Well-
here. We're just driving up Friday to pick her up at the airport. She's flying in, and then she's
Oh,
here
she's
for a
flying in
month.
from Canada.
She's flying
okay.
in from Canada.
I thought you were flying to Canada
No,
to
no.
escort her back here.
No,
I was
no,
misunderstanding.
no. So
'Cause I was
she's
going to say,
fly-
well, they need to come with me that day then.
Yeah, she is
Okay.
flying in.
Okay.
So Lizzo has free range of the house right now, of course, because they're puppies and Savage. They're in the kennel.
Okay.
So how I would do it, Lizzo would meet my mom. Lizzo would come out. Lizzo would get her fill in.
Okay.
The next one I would let out would be this one because he is not as crazy.
Okay.
He would calm down faster.
Okay.
This last one comes out like the zoomies, like
Okay.
a greyhound on whatever,
Okay.
and coming out like.
And this is in the context of in the house.
In
so
the
you're
house.
telling me if I would have met them inside the house, there would have been a different energy?
No, I think if you would have met them outside the gate, it would have. If they would have come outside the gate right
Okay.
after you would have got here, I think that would have been the energy. Like Lizzo and Atlas would have come up, they would have smelled you. He probably would have competed a little bit, but she would have competed hard.
So tell me again. So with mom, you're not going to do that. You're going to do it one at a time.
One at a time, yeah,
Okay.
because as not to overwhelm her, not to overwhelm him,
Okay.
not to have chaos break
So
out.
you would do the order you're thinking at is
Is the
Lizzo,
order the way that
Okay.
it is? Yes, because the reason why.
Lizzo,
is-
Atlas, and then Koi.
Yes,
Okay.
and because Koi is Koi has energy. She's a bit
Okay.
of a jumper, and
Is she?
manages to get these guys riled
Okay.
up a little bit more. So then
Okay.
she causes zoomies, and then everybody
Okay.
is in there, and I don't. So that's why I kind
So
of break it up.
speaking
a
of
little.
jumping, do they jump on you all when you guys get home?
Her
Or-
no, him not as he's every once in a while. She's getting better, but she's the worst.
Okay.
She's the worst. Yes,
So Dad, do you live here or are you visiting?
visiting.
Visiting too.
Okay. So when you first got here, how did you meet them?
I met them before. I was down here before. So I
Okay.
met them
But the
before.
very last time, just now when you got back into town,
No problem.
were you standing out there or what was the situation
Come out
like?
of the car and they all come out.
All three
no,
at the same
she
time?
came out first.
Okay.
First, second, third.
Okay,
Yes.
but by your will, or that's just the way.
By my will,
Okay.
because I didn't want.
So you
him-
did the same thing you're gonna do with mom with him.
Yes, because I don't want them to be over. I don't want her to jump.
Yeah,
knock
it's
her
a lot.
over.
That's a lot of meat.
And especially when they're all in around your legs,
Yeah, hell yeah.
worming around. I don't
It's
want
tough,
anybody to
it's
get knocked
tough.
over. Yeah.
So then with
Lizzo.
Granddad, did any one of them jump on you, sir?
Yeah, she probably did. The grave.
She probably did. Okay. Is she hopping in the air in place or is she like making
She
contact?
wants to see me. She wants
Yeah.
to
She's
be
making
close.
contact. She's jumping
She's
up.
okay.
Yeah.
She's fucking jumping over.
She's jumping. Yeah. So I mean, it is one of those things
Okay.
that we can get her and know, we're putting that knee up and we're doing whatever and we expect it.
Right.
But and
Beautiful.
then when she gets the zoomies, then
Okay.
it's one of those things that if you happen to be in her way, she may
Oh my
use you as a
God, that's
wall and bounce
terrifying.
off. Yes. But she doesn't.
Did she get the zoomies with you?
I don't know what you mean by
when they go
zoomies.
crazy,
yeah, when you
running
met
around
them,
like when she's
Granddad?
on the couch.
When we go inside.
She gets the zoomies.
So she'll get the zoomies inside the house?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
running, jump over the furniture.
Okay.
And we have to get her, and we'll be like, no, you can do this outside, and then everybody else.
Okay.
But sometimes when she's getting the zoomies,
Okay.
these two are in there.
Come.
And if possible, can we have Granddad go in the yard now,
Yeah,
please?
go that way, Dad.
Well, no, you can go in this way if you make sure. That way I can see how you would handle them. How would
they're
you
not-
prevent
They're
them?
not going to do anything.
They're not going to come out.
No,
Okay.
no. You could come in too if you like.
I'm going to.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
do anything.
There's zero aggression like that.
They're
Yeah.
not- they're exuberant.
It's the word.
They are exuberant. Yes. Very emphatic.
Come here.
Yes.
Passionate.
Yeah. Want the attention.
Okay.
Are very over loving sometimes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
overbearing, and yeah, they want to sit in your
Beautiful
lap.
dogs. Yeah, they're stunning.
And,
Yes.
And like this, like I say, outside here,
Mhm.
they do that.
This is fine.
That will
Okay.
occur sometimes in the house. This will
Okay.
occur in the house. They'll
Okay.
sit there and, like I told you, they'll lick each other's faces. They'll
Okay.
play crocodile, alligator, and chew on each other's
Okay.
teeth. I don't have toys in the house.
Okay, that's smart. Ideally, we'll go in the house and see how they behave in there. But this is a lot of meat, and the reality of it is, I don't necessarily encourage people to have toys inside the house. That'd be no different than letting your kids like play soccer or basketball in the house.
Right.
And some of these dogs are bigger than some kids.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have a kid's 100 pounds and dog's 110 pounds. So earlier on the phone, I really liked, approved of, and condone when you and I'm 100% with, rather, that you said if they get to playing or the zoomies or wrestling inside the house, you kick them out.
Kick them out. Nope, not
Kick them out.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't be wrestling in the house. That's a lot
Right.
of meat. Look at how heavy they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playtime is
And,
outside.
and they're gonna get bigger. Atlas and Koi are yet to get bigger. So what's going to happen is that's just going to be a tremendous. I mean, hell, he's maybe going to be a lot bigger than her.
And
She's a good size though. Okay, so
he has the zoom. He does get the, you know, these two other ones, Atlas and Lizzo, do get the zoomies, but they're a calmer zoomie.
Okay.
They zoomie outside.
okay, and without the risk of them potentially plowing into you.
Correct.
Oh
like,
my God.
Like Lizzo or Koi will use the furniture as a
Okay.
rebounder. Like
Perfect.
she's boom, like she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the next thing is what do you think is going to give the most? So I'm looking for drama. I want to see what is most likely going to cause drama, either with them, with myself. If I come in here, or you cut them loose, or if I meet them in the house.
I think that if we were to sit in the house,
Okay.
and I think that if we were just to sit and chit chat, and them going around seeking attention from everybody
Okay.
who's sitting there, you will
Okay.
something.
So what is the
may-
initial meeting then? Do you think you should take them inside and then come and let me in the
No,
house?
I think we can all go in. I think that I can let them out here and we can all walk in.
Okay, right. But is that going to so the three different options would be, and there might be a fourth one that I'm not thinking of. First option would be me stepping inside.
Okay.
What is the likelihood? And I don't need to answer yet. Let me give you the three propositions.
Yep.
Me coming inside. What is the likelihood of drama? You letting them loose out here. What is the likelihood of drama? You taking them inside and then letting me in the house. What is the likelihood of drama? Which is the one that is likely to have the most drama? Is the one I want to do.
I think
they all go in and
we
do
going in
entries.
the house is gonna have more drama.
Okay, so take them inside the house
Okay.
then. Let's go. Have everybody go inside the house, and then you'll let me in as if I just got here.
You're
Yes.
a new guest.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Granddad, you're gonna go in there with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're assuming that we're going.
Come.
Come on.
Lizzo.
Yeah, going inside the house.
Come on, Liz. Lizzo. Lizzie.
Awesome.
Come on, Lizzo.
All right. Good.
Come on, Nick.
Awesome. Okay. So they don't really bolt out of the door. Yes. Good.
Normally go. Come on. Come on, Atlas. Come on. Back. Let's go.
Good. They normally don't bolt out of that front door then, huh?
That one,
Okay.
sometimes they may, if they know
Okay.
that somebody's out there. Yeah, we really gotta work on
Okay, so
this.
see, Lizzo's first.
Yeah.
Lizzo tries to be first.
Yeah. She's a little bit of a crotch rocket. Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe some lights.
This is normal.
Okay, doggies. You've said hello now.
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to turn on the air.
Yeah. I want to see. It's okay. I want to see
if
what.
there's drama.
Yeah. I want drama to pop off.
Okay.
I know you guys called me to
Bill,
prevent drama, but I'm
off.
looking for drama. Okay.
Okay, so
Really quickly, are they allowed on the couch? No.
No, we're trying to keep them off.
Okay.
I think that it's a good thing. I'm trying to keep them off the beds
agree.
too. Yeah.
On the human beds?
On the human
Okay.
beds. Yeah.
So Karen's giving attention, and then
Yeah.
you'll see what happens.
Yes. Okay. She kind of walked over there with her ears
think
back, kind of like
Yes.
coy, but still did it and still walked over there. Good. And this one, it's she went to go stand right next to you really fast. Good bed, beloved. Handsome. Good bed. So it's possible that she's being protective of you.
Maybe. I think
Yeah.
so.
I
Because
think
she's
that's it.
That's
yeah, because she's walking over there.
Okay.
Okay.
See, and when I see this right
Yeah,
now,
yeah. This
and
is when
I-
you
and I-
typically would stand up and walk. Okay.
And this
That's
is
the-
where I feel body
Okay.
language,
Okay.
like where they're a
Yes.
little bit too
You
focused.
did good.
on
Would you
one
get back
side.
in that position though, so
And let
just
me
for the
say,
sake of
okay,
drama?
yeah.
Hey, pretty girl.
Come on.
Hey, pretty girl, you big bitch.
come
Look
on,
at you.
come
Good.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, handsome.
Hi. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. And it's hard when you only have two
Yeah.
hands.
And I tell you, you're doing a good job because
Oh,
as
see,
far as
this
like,
one, no ma'am.
See?
Absolutely
She
not.
growled at him. Koi
Okay.
growled at the yellow.
No.
Okay.
Gave a little,
Yeah.
and he just left.
man, he did
Now he's
good.
gone. Now he's gone.
Yeah. And then he went
That
over
is
there.
not acceptable.
Okay. Yeah, and he went over there. Okay. Handsome.
You're all
I'm
right.
gonna give him
You're
some
all right.
love.
You're okay.
Okay, handsome, beloved.
Okay. Good.
And that growl will lead to a body check and pinning the other dog down.
From who?
Her
She
to
will come
him.
and pin him down.
Okay, Koi will.
Yes.
Okay.
And then in the worst scenario is when this situation happens,
Okay.
the Lizzo will pin Koi down.
Okay. Do they ever share the bed? Will they share it
These
independently?
These two will
Good.
share a bed.
Which one? The puppy?
The puppies will share
Okay.
a bed.
Okay. But Lizzo will not share a bed.
Are
Does
you
she?
leaving, Dad?
Just gonna go to the garage.
Does she go on the bed, Lizzo?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But she will not go on there if one of the siblings are on there. Typically, no.
But if you come in this part of the house,
Okay.
I'll let you come in here.
Well, really quickly, and if Lizzo is on the bed, do the other two go on the bed?
He may. So
He might.
I have walked in here before and been surprised because we just started keep kicking off the furniture. Lizzo will be on this couch. She has been on
Okay.
the other puppies.
That was a very friendly exchange, though. Right
It
there.
happens.
Okay.
But then craziness can happen too.
Okay.
But they have, the two puppies have both shared this couch with Lizzo before.
Okay. But we don't want that anymore.
No, we don't want
Okay.
that anymore. But so they're okay sometimes laying in close proximity.
This is normal. He
Okay.
will choose to either lie there or there.
Okay.
But it's always him, it's the two.
And is she at the door because is she at the door because that door is open and Granddad is outside?
She just no. She
just
likes to observe.
So you habitually will leave that door open like this
For her,
especially
and
when the
she'll
weather's
suntan.
nice?
Yeah,
So
and
you
she'll
do this
sleep
often?
there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So then in that case, she's at that door.
That's her spot.
Okay. And then he will be, you were saying, either here or
He will lie right there.
right here? Okay.
Yeah.
With
And
her,
this one?
or
Next
he'll
to
lie
her?
right here.
Next to her?
Next to her. No problem. These two together. It's these two will never lay. I mean, this is not together.
Yeah.
I consider.
Yeah.
It's her
Well,
spot. That's hers.
I think they're looking, it's kind of like, I think they're looking to fill the role of, alpha bitch, right?
Yeah.
The alpha female, the alpha energy, the female alpha energy. And so I think there's that I think they're going against each other like two political candidates. But the thing is that there is no election. You are the alpha dominant
I just sat
one.
down, and as soon
Yes.
as I sat down, she popped up.
Yeah.
But if she's not present,
So it may not be, remember how earlier I said that she might just be guarding you, being protective? Maybe not. Maybe that's just a Corso thing. You know how they like to come in like, or how he'll go and she'll go and get on your.
Yes.
So it may not be that she's protecting you. She's just, I wonder what happens if I walk up. Good. Yeah.
no problem.
Still very friendly. She's an intense look.
What's interesting is if she's in another room, then these two will now fill that spot.
Okay.
Right there with Karen.
You know what I just dawned on me when you said that, actually, now that I think about it? She might also be claiming you. So you go and sit down. So she goes over there and she's claiming you. And believe it or not, like you said, dominating, it is a dominant behavior because claiming you as if you're property.
Well, and
You
that's
see
what I'm
what I
worried about,
mean?
like with
So,
my kid
and then
too.
resource guarding, yeah.
And her, and she
Right.
does it sometimes too. Like I said, the two of them were right there, and they were both getting love, but
Okay.
she let a little purr, and he veered away.
Okay, so he's just,
He is
he
too-
exercises
chill.
discretion.
Now
Yeah.
she's gone. This behavior might change.
Okay. What do you think she went to go do?
She would go lay down somewhere else.
Did she?
Yeah, she is the Corso
I thought
that.
maybe she went to go get water or something.
No, she goes and hangs out outside by herself.
Okay.
She'll lay in the flower bed and suntan
Yeah.
for hours.
So she's independent.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is not Lucci. Lucci
Okay.
was
Yeah,
this.
a lap dog.
She's
Yeah.
in between.
Okay, interesting.
Now, if you give one attention or him attention, she's going to come and steal now.
Okay. Can we have
Oh, you
somebody?
heard me.
Anybody? Oh, she heard you.
You
Okay.
heard me going,
Good.
come here.
And she gets attention from everyone first.
Okay.
I think so.
And what were you saying about going into the other room? What happens in the other
So in
room?
the other room, I'll show you what we have.
Okay.
That's like, the
Oh,
setup that
did
we
you
have
good,
in here.
Beloved? Pretty. Good.
So we have tried to give them their three
Oh, I
distinct
like that.
areas. There's
Smart.
one,
Yeah.
There's
that's smart.
two.
I love that.
and there's three.
Yeah. You know, these crib mattresses are fantastic because you can change the sheet.
Absolutely, and
And-
they're cheaper than a dog
Hell
bed.
yeah,
They
I was
last longer.
about to say, I
Yes.
found them for like 40. I've seen them for
Yes.
$49
Yeah.
before at Walmart.
Yeah.
Or something.
So they have
Yeah.
their spaces.
I love that, yeah.
They
I love it.
and so we try to give them at least
Okay.
a comfortable place to go.
Good. And any bed is, well, first come, first
Nobody's-
serve?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
first come, first serve. Nobody. He wants to be closest.
Okay.
Whenever we're going somewhere, he wants to be closest.
Okay.
There she goes.
She could lie anywhere.
Beautiful.
There she
Okay.
goes. And then Coy has stayed in that bed, and she doesn't feel the need. But he will follow Karen from.
Oh my God. Dude, is that Lucci?
That's Lucci.
Oh, may I see that?
Yeah.
That's I just got goosebumps. I'm sorry.
I know.
Damn it. I can't believe it. Yo, damn, it's a pillow.
It's a pillow.
Man, how beautiful.
Oh, you should see my
Look
other
at
one.
that. Damn.
I'll show you the other one.
It's so realistic. That's
Did
Lucci.
it scare you at first a little bit? Yes.
Yeah, it just startled me. You know, it's like kind of like when you see the poster cut out of a police officer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
even though you're not stealing anything.
You still
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Okay, so this is normal.
Okay. And so Koi went to go follow mom? Yes, she did.
So this is
No, Koi's over there.
the better one.
Where is she?
Koi stayed.
Oh, okay.
But that's
She never came over here. Oh my God.
that's the better Lucci
Look
pillow.
at Lucci. That's awesome. Do you remember where you got those from? You had to have them made, yeah?
This one is, I think one is Dream Pillow, one is Vibe Pillow. I
Okay.
saw them on app.
I'm gonna
and
put
went
those
through.
links in there. That's
But
unbelievable.
this
What they
one
do.
is definitely puffier. This one
Yeah.
is Dream a Pillow.
Oh, okay. Let me see that. Awesome.
And the pillow is much nicer.
Dream of pillow. Awesome, awesome. I like both of them, but yes, thank you for that. I'm gonna put the link at the bottom in the comments for the description.
Okay, now this is
Awesome.
normal.
Okay.
She
So
has
Koi
not-
never came in here
Koi
then?
has just moved
She
in
just
now.
moved in here.
just
and
moved
in.
She's
She's
playing that
like-
bed.
So
Okay.
this bed here sometimes sits right here, and he likes this area.
Okay.
Because Karen is in here.
Okay.
However, these two dogs will not go into this area now that Karen's on that
Are you serious?
this rug. These two dogs will not enter. They-
So they won't go? Is that because of her?
This one is this one.
yeah.
And
She
here,
can
I'm
call.
trying
He
not
will
to.
come. He will
Okay.
come.
You have amazing insight. You don't live here though, huh?
No.
How long have you been here?
2 weeks.
And you
And
picked
I-
all that up in 2 weeks. You
Yeah.
noticed all the video
It
observing.
won't come on this. It's. I feel like it's this
Okay,
blanket.
what if has the situation happened where if she's outside, maybe with granddad or with
Then these two will come in.
so they will go over there
They will,
if
and-
she's not in the equation.
Yeah, and I feel
Okay.
like a lot has been like there's a ghost on this carpet.
Yeah.
But
Well, she's haunting them. Is
I
it
refuse
is it
to
her?
sit on the carpet.
Okay.
I refuse to let the kids sit on the carpet, get
Okay.
up off the carpet, get up off their level, because I feel like when they're down and sitting and you're doing this or whatever and they
Yeah.
come over and
Yeah.
then they're all in your
Yeah,
face.
the
then-
accident's gonna happen.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then, so that's what I feel. So right now, if she was here and he walked in the room, he would probably come and peek around the
But
the
he would
couch.
not if she's around though. Typically, that's what brother is saying.
Yeah,
she
they,
would not.
they,
Okay.
they won't.
She can call. He won't come in.
Can we try that? Yeah.
Call him.
Come on.
He won't come in. He won't come in.
Go away.
But if I take her outside
Mm-hmm.
right now,
Okay.
then watch the difference in behavior.
Okay. Can we try that then? You
Yeah.
wanna do that,
Okay.
please?
I'll take Lizzo away. Give me a treat, and I'll go in the bedroom with Lizzo.
Oh, well, then they're going to know you have a treat.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, look at that. He's already looking at his lips.
Yeah.
He probably knows what the word means.
Hey, come here, Atlas.
Come here. This.
Atlas.
Yeah. He licked his lips, so he probably even understands the
He
word.
knows the routine
Yeah.
because they sort of come on.
Look at that. He's licking his lip again.
Come on, you sit.
This one is. Come here.
Okay. So Koi did go. Hold on. Look, Koi did go into that.
And Koi will go because Koi, come here.
Yeah. She don't want to miss out.
Beside this. Go, you stay. You stay. Okay. I'll see you guys after.
Okay.
All right. So the kennels are in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
know that when they get treats and it's kennel time, they get a
Okay.
treat.
Okay.
Hi.
So you're using a kennel with them still, all three of them?
No, just the little one, but I
Okay,
did order
good
one.
sit, beloved.
I just ordered
Good
one
sit,
for
baby.
Lizzo.
Okay. Good thinking.
Yes,
So the
so
crate
she
is good.
needs one.
Well, yeah, especially during the therapy. So during the entire time that we're in therapy, I'm going to recommend that we do some kennel management simply because it's what I'm going to be doing when they come with me.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So like a lot of times where people fail is people don't like to put their dog in the kennel, especially when they're home. Well, I tell you, whether you're home or gone for 8 hours a day, your dog needs to spend several times a day in the kennel,
itself.
a few hours. Yes, not only just to build that confidence, independence, but it's a passive form of dominance, right? And I'm all about the passive dominance. Yeah, he's ready for a damn treat. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah,
He's
no, there's
just
nothing
licking his
here.
lips.
But now this one will take the position by Karen.
Okay.
This will be now
Good
number
sit.
one. Now that Lizzo is away,
Okay.
and
Good sit.
and she's jealous. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have nothing.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can give him a treat and just make him
Yeah,
sit for it.
yeah.
Go ahead and give him one. Make
Yeah,
him
you can
sit.
for sure get him one.
All right, guys. Here's your foreigners. There you
Good
go.
sit,
There
beloved.
you go. Sit. Sit.
Good,
How about you sit? Sit. That's a good girl.
good, good sit.
Good girl.
Okay, very good.
And now I have nothing, and then if I get away, then Karen is number one.
Okay. So if we give them edibles, so what I mean refer to edibles is a lot of trainers call them chew toys. So the reason I don't like I make that distinction is because
See, they go in the room now.
chew toys can be any toy that they chew. An edible would be something specifically like I see that, specifically something that they can destroy, like a pig ear, or
No,
sausages,
ma'am. Get that down.
bully
Good girl.
sticks. So do they get any edibles, and if so, what do they
Pig's
get?
ear
Yep.
in the kennel.
Good thinking.
Pig's ears are only
Good.
given to them more, and a Kong toy. Those
Okay.
things are given to them in the kennel
Okay.
at Deer Antler.
Yeah.
When we come home, I try to remember
Okay.
to immediately pick them up and put them away.
Okay, that's smart.
So they don't.
You do
so
that so
they're-
that there's not a fight.
Correct, and I
Okay.
don't want that. So there's not someone that decides to go to the kennel and bring one toy out here, and then all of a sudden the other two don't have one.
Right.
So I just,
What about toys out in the yard?
they're in the yard. There's rope. There's stuff in the yard.
Fantastic.
Rope
So they
toys.
will play.
They will play. They
And
will
all
get-
three of them will engage and play with
Correct.
a toy out in the yard.
Correct.
Inside the house where they could potentially catch
Yeah,
feelings.
they have
They
inside
get
the
possessive.
house. There's
Right.
like rope toys where they played a little bit inside
Okay.
the house, like a rope toy. That's pretty much.
But you don't want to encourage that.
Yes, and
especially
then
with how
it
big they
gets
are.
too rowdy, and I kick them out.
Yeah. Okay. What room do you guys spend the most amount of time?
This one.
Look what
And
happened
this
right
one.
there. She took the spot.
Okay. Can we let sister out,
And
please?
then what? And then she'll
Yeah.
vacate.
Okay.
See
Now
what
this
she
one's
does.
gonna vacate.
Or you can just watch them when they side eye.
Yeah. If she comes out towards you, will you see if you can grab her, please?
Lizzo or this
No,
one?
this one.
Okay. If she starts
And
to
yeah,
walk
not
away.
grab her like aggressively. Just grab her and like pet her like
Yeah.
you're trying to give her a hug or something.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, pretty girl. You're very imposing.
Everything you say is not happening, but
Well, keep in mind that there's that thing that there's me in the equation.
yes.
Yes.
Sit.
So that.
But she's greeting everyone now.
Listen to
I think
me.
she's maybe it's now that
Okay.
that bed is
Come
claimed.
down. Down.
Maybe
Sit down.
she's safe because it's claimed.
Okay. Yep.
But you can ask him to come in now.
Okay.
He won't go in that room. He won't go on that carpet.
I don't
Okay.
even think if I had a treat, he would come in here.
Okay.
Even if
Would
we
you mind
ask-
taking a treat over there and see if he'll go in there, please?
Yeah.
Maybe one full one that can be broken up into 3.
Yeah.
You can see that, right?
I can.
Oh, and they can all hear it.
I don't.
Here, give it to me.
See it?
I like how you have the treats in that open container.
I'll get out of the way.
Because that way the sound of the container opening or in the bowl rather, the sound of a container opening or
Sit.
bag opening isn't a
Sit.
classically conditioned
sit.
sound.
Okay, you're sitting.
Good.
I only have that one. She didn't even come over.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't want to come
No,
over.
and what works for them, really, I take the glass bowl outside when I walk
Okay.
them and I tap my fingernails against them and they
Okay.
come running.
So that's a classic conditioning
They come
sound. We gotta
running.
change
Yes,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
She didn't even move for one.
Okay.
She likes the trees, but she won't come near.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening, why she stayed there,
Right.
but normally she wouldn't stay there.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Can you pull her over to you maybe and see what happens?
Okay,
Let's see what this one
if
does.
Lizzo comes here.
She's watching me more than anything else.
Lizzo's paying attention to you. though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably think that I might have a treat. Okay, very good. Now let's take them outside then. And can we go out into the yard where I was standing?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
go out this door.
How hard is it to get them to come back in?
Not hard.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, you have that tapping.
Tap the ball. Come on.
Or-
Let's go, Coy.
Lizzo is
Good,
not
Coy.
in the mood.
Do you come outside, Coy? Let's go.
Will, Coy.
Come on.
They're okay with you now, eh?
Yeah, they are. I think you nailed it. And
Come on.
good, Coy. Good.
Come on, girl. Good girl.
Pretty babies.
Good girl.
Beautiful. Okay.
So as you can see,
Yeah.
these things they play with. They tug of war with those.
Okay.
They play with the wall. They've got
Good.
the tire, and then just lots of
Yeah.
wrestling occurs outside.
So she's just more sedentary, more laid back when she's inside the house. Coy is, yeah?
Huh.
Because I don't know that she, other than the initial greeting and sniffing, but look, so Lizzo is really dominant. Because obviously I transport dogs in there.
Yeah.
So she's over there going to check it, and now she has everybody else.
Yes, and in
Following her,
the same
yeah.
as morning. So morning routine.
Yeah.
They get up, they go pee, they have a banana, they're outside,
Okay.
they do their stuff. They come back in, they spend
Yeah.
time in the kennel while I transport kids to school.
Okay. I feel like she would hike her leg on my van if she was a male dog.
A male maybe.
Yeah, because look, she's almost acting like she's sniffing for drugs. There's nothing in it, by the way. But that's what she's acting like, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, like you just told her to search.
Yeah.
Or searching for weapons or something. And you see how they're following suit.
Following her lead.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, when I come back and I let them out in the backyard,
Uh-huh.
they do their patrol, but she's in
Okay.
the lead.
Okay.
These two mix it up who follows,
Okay, how
but they
beautiful.
follow her corner
That's
to
awesome.
corner
I
to
love
corner,
that.
and you can see all three
Yes.
of them just going in a line.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Very, very good.
So,
Now,
like I say, they seem for the most part, like I say, to get along. Like,
yeah. I think that had they been owned by somebody else, all three of them, it would be worse. I think you need to be commended. You've done a good job.
Well,
You've done a
thank
very
you.
good job
Thank
overall. Even with how, like, the greeting behavior, you know, sniffing me in the beginning, keep in mind they're Corsos, so they're guardians.
Right.
So they're it's no different than having a bouncer at the front of the club patting you down or walking through a metal detector.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're just making sure that your judgment is sound. Okay, so I don't take umbrage with that or take it as a negative. They're Corsos. And dogs are inquisitive by nature. So the same thing that they did with my van, they did with me, but they calmed down very quickly.
Yes.
And they were not at all bothersome or annoying after, right? I mean that so despite the fact that they haven't had a lot of stranger exposure and interaction, they've done a good job. So speaking of exposure, again, no wrong answers. I just want to know how much socialization do they get
With other dogs or people?
with other people?
So summertime here is nonstop in my backyard.
Okay, so they've gone through that.
They've gone through a
Okay.
summer with 30, 40 people walking in the door on the
Awesome.
weekends.
Okay.
So they have gone
And what are
through
you
it.
doing? Are you kenneling them, or are you handling them the way you did with me now? Are you bringing each one out individually with all 40 people?
No, by the time that
Good
there's
buddy.
all these people that are out here, they're done making their initial rounds. Like,
Okay.
it's like the first people that come in the beginning.
Okay.
And then
Get the
after
worst.
that,
Okay.
then it's like, oh, somebody new.
Okay.
And then there's, a lot of people to
So that has
spread the-
helped
Yes.
then,
Yeah.
believe it or not, that exposure is helped. Because that's
So that's
more
the summer.
frequent
Yeah,
than-
they've been through a summer of that,
Okay.
of course, being puppies and being
Okay.
totally adored and loved and whatnot.
Okay.
We do have people that come by here, the kids from
Good, 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 good,
baseball
good.
and so.
Okay.
But it's not like the most
Okay.
exposure they have is the mailman every day.
okay. So in the last week, how many arguments have they gotten into?
5.
Wow, 5? Okay.
One a day.
Damn. Daily?
Daily.
Have they had their daily argument today?
It usually happens after when the kids get home.
Okay.
So 3 o'clock-ish.
Okay. So it's more likely to happen fighting over the kids?
I think there's a lot of commotion.
Okay.
A lot of people coming back and
Okay.
leaving. Like, you leave for the house for 10 minutes, they think it's
Yeah.
3 hours.
Okay.
So
Yeah, they
like-
do. Yeah, for sure.
So they come back and everyone is greeting,
Okay.
and I feel like yesterday we had one. They were washing.
Okay.
We wiped all of them down. He was first.
Yes.
Send him in the
Okay.
house.
I think Mom mentioned that to me.
Okay. And then I did her,
Okay.
Koi, and Koi was drying off.
Okay.
And I was doing Lizzo. Lizzo, we were washing and now drying, and Lizzo didn't like the proximity in
Okay.
which Koi came on this side of
Okay.
the scooter, and we're doing it all over
Okay.
here. She broke out of the wiping.
Okay.
And came over and pinned her down.
Oh,
right here.
damn. Pin Koi down.
Pinned Koi
Okay.
down. We got it because it was right on top
Okay.
of the scooter, and
Okay.
she knew she was bad. She went over.
Okay. So we're going to address some things
That was
now because
yesterday.
oh,
Oh, she's limping.
Yeah.
how often does that happen?
This is
I
about
think
a
a couple
week now.
when during the rain they were playing over there.
Okay.
And zoomies, and she slipped, and I think
Yeah.
she
Sprang a
yes.
sprang
And
a
so
thing.
whenever
Okay.
she runs around, it seems to get a little
Okay.
bit more. But
That's a lot of dogs. They love you.
They
And
do.
that's a lot of meat. Hey, pretty girl. All right. So next, I'm gonna do a 2-part. I'm about to go over some advice
Okay.
and some handling situation. And unless the fight breaks out, then I'm going to tap away briefly. Yes.
Yep.
So thank you all so much for watching, especially since you stuck around until the good sit very end. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and call the bell so you'll be notified when I upload the next video. Specifically, the next video I'm about to shoot right now, and then the very first Leash training session. Yes. Good power.